Hello and welcome to my channel, My Garden, My Passion. Today I want to talk about the world of begonias, and I am standing in front of some of my prized begonias. Well, the genus of begonia has over 2000 species of plants, and all of them are the understory plants of the forest floors. So here I have so many begonias, both for flowering and for foliage. Some of the begonias are grown exclusively for foliage and some exclusively for flowers, and some of them are both the foliage as well as the flowers. I have most of them here, though I do not know the names of all of them because it's such a big field and there are so many hybrids these days, and I also have some old varieties. So I will show you one by one. Begonias can be broadly classified into 4 categories. The most common ones are the wax begonias with waxy leaves and profuse flowers, which are used in beds. I have them at a different place. I'll put up a picture of that. And then we have the tuberous begonias, which are heavy bloomers but not so common in India. I'll also put up a picture of that, which I have taken when I went to Vietnam recently. And we have the Rhizomatus begonias and the cane begonias. Right now I have here Rhizomatus begonias and cane begonias. Rhizomatus begonias are also called as Rex begonias, and they are exclusively grown for their foliage, but this is a bonus during spring time when we get these flowers. So this particular variety is called as Begonia heraclifolia, or for convenience we can call it as the star begonia because of the star shaped leaves. I have 2 star shaped leaved ones. Here's another one, another star shaped leaf, and another I have somewhere downstairs. I'll show you that. So here you can see how they have all bloomed, and this is the time when they are blooming. Look at this heavy blooming in this star begonia, white little flowers. And then we also have another begonia. This is also a Rex begonia, and it is called as the beefsteak begonia. You can see why it is called beefsteak begonia, because the undersurface of the leaves is dark red in color. In fact, even these leaves look very beautiful on the undersurface. So the leaves are very attractive, and right now during spring the blooms have come up and they will probably be there till March. We can enjoy the blooms, and after that we have wonderful leaves. So these are the Rhizomatus or Rex begonias. These are some cane begonias I have. Cane begonia in pink, and there's a cane begonia here in green leaves. So I have some pretty flowers coming up in this cane begonia, but usually flowers do not come in this one, and they are grown mostly for the leaves. So you can see that the cane begonias are so called because of this long stem. Cane begonias are also called angel wing begonias because of these pretty leaves that you can see. You get them in dots and you get them in speckles this way, and look at these pretty flowers. They are dangling like ear drops. These are also the pink flowers of the Rex begonia or the beefsteak begonia that I was talking of. So I have these in 3 or 4 pots, and they are very easy to grow and multiply too. Here are another 2 Rex begonias that are grown for foliage only. They are commonly called as the painted leaf begonias because you feel as if the leaves are painted. See, the point for differentiating both of them is that these come up right from the bottom. The leaves come up right from the bottom, whereas in the cane begonias the long stems are there. So here these are some. Then I have this one more Rex begonia. It's called as pigskin begonia. I have not seen flowers in this. This is another pretty pink leafed one. The undersurface again is very pretty, and they do get flowers here and there. They look very beautiful during the rainy season. Then I also have another set of begonias, the names of which I am not very familiar with. Right now I have only 2 flowers coming here. I have multiplied and made many of them. and in the rainy season they are so beautiful when all of them are in bloom. This is the star begonia that I showed you, and it is flowering in the other pot, and I have used this in a terrarium. It looks so pretty in this terrarium, glass ball terrarium. It's a partly open terrarium, and this plant has been in this since COVID times when I started this part of my garden, and it has been there from the past 2 to 3 years now, and it looks so pretty. Of course, it hasn't flowered, so you can use this begonias also in terrarium. Some people have used them in closed terrariums, but I have not tried that. This is in an open terrarium and it does look beautiful. While I talk about begonias, let me show you what happens when you are touching the begonias and a few leaves fall off. I just take the leaves and put them in these leca balls. So here, from here you can get new plants coming. This is water propagation. Someday I will do propagation and updated videos also, but since I am talking about how easy it is to propagate them, this is one method of propagating. You just take out the leaves and put them in water, they will grow roots and new plants, and then you have to transfer them in pots. So here is this Begonia erythrophylla, it is called, and this also has a red undersurface for the leaves, and look at the glossy leaves that are there. And so sorry, I think this is another star begonia. The erythrophylla is the beefsteak begonia. So this star begonia also has red undersides to the leaves, and look at the beautiful bunches of flowers that have come up in this begonia. It is a profuse bloomer, and as I told you, this is kept in such a way that it gets only morning sunlight of about an hour or two, and after that it's in full shade but bright light. I didn't want to shift it because I may damage it, and maybe next time I will propagate it in a smaller pot. This is in a big mud pot, and it has been there since many years now, and I don't use any fertilizers except a little bit of vermicompost once in a year, and they do well. So maybe the garden, the environment in my garden also suits these plants, but they are very easy to grow, and you don't need to take any special care. So this is another begonia which is kept under a chiku tree where it gets filtered light and filtered sunlight and light throughout the day. It's been here also in the same place for many years, and I haven't really propagated it. These also have put up these white flowers with a slight pinkish tinge. The flowers are there. Mostly these begonia flowers are either in red, pink or white colors, and you can see the leaves. As I thought this is also a star begonia, but in recent past I came to know that it is called as Begonia ricinus, because Ricinus communis is the name of castor, and these leaves resemble the castor leaves. So it's a very pretty plant with these textured leaves, and as I told you, the bonus flowers. Here the emerging flowers are pink, and those that have emerged are white. So it's a beautiful plant, and it is there in the filtered sunlight. So another interesting fact about this plant is that the flowers are edible. These pretty pink flowers are used to decorate salads, and it's better we remove the pollens because some people may be allergic to it, and you can just eat them. They are sour and nice, so they taste good, crunchy in the salads also, but make sure you haven't sprayed anything. We used to eat them as children, and now I came to know that they are being used in cuisine also. So that's it for today about my begonia plants. If you have liked the video, please show your thumbs up, subscribe to my video.